Having now left the ancient township of Gion within Kyoto, we head west on a Sunday suburban trip to the countryside to take in the ambience of a romantic train ride with great anticipation. We're more amused at this stage at the fact of our driver, who has spent the last half hour pointing at everything she's done and, in fact, where we're going. Why there's any confusion as to where we're going also confuses me, given we are on railway tracks. Apparently, this systematic process, whilst wearing white gloves, is designed to keep the driver from becoming a mindless vegetable and falling asleep at the wheel. It's good to know she knows where we're going, because let's face it, we don't.
Difficult to capture on film is the fact that we're going from 86 degrees Fahrenheit to a sudden 20-degree drop in what is known as the bamboo gardens of Kyoto. And I've got to tell you, it's 98.99% humidity, and this guy's dragging 4 people with a blanket on them. You've really got to ask the question, don't you?
You notice when you breathe also in the
majestic bamboo ranging several kilometres along what is known as the scenic railway of Sarasota, and we'll be there in approximately half an hour with reserved seats, and I mean seats, because we reneged on the standing area. Please see 98.9% humidity for that explanation. Translation: have a rice day. Well folks, Attenborough here, and last day, I've got to say, the tall Gaysian woman has unfortunately acquired maps and more maps. I've seen more temples than Shirley. In fact, she's taken me to every temple that's perhaps on the map and a few that aren't. Subsequently, I'm paralysed from the waist down in a rather splendid setting on what's called the Philosopher's Walk. And amidst that, I have discovered a cafe that sells cappuccino with cinnamon on it rather than chocolate, which is a bit strange, but jazz music that is quite acceptable. Would you like to say something? Murderer.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. If I see one more temple, I'm telling you, I'm going to need a soul transplant, and I'm referring to my feet, not the Motown sound. There's people on the upper level. After travelling millions of miles on foot over 3 days, we've discovered the largest statue, temple and grounds of all. It's bloody 2 seconds behind our hotel. The travesty of turning left instead of right. Day of departure, anticipated arrival airport 6 o'clock. Well, in an unparalleled and unprecedented debacle, the hardened travellers, full of themselves, being lost 4 times in the inner city of Kyoto, leading to eventually now running to the wire on the JR line to connect to our express train. All thoughts of souvenir shopping have gone. Survival, our only hope. Attenboroghs. Well, travel along, fans. This is David Attenborough finally announcing we've made it, despite incredible impediments, many attempts on our life by a large Asian woman, currently checking her baggage to make sure we pass muster through the control zone. But suffice to say, the horrors of our train adventure in the last several hours have come to an end, and we will imminently, in the next hour or so, leave beautiful Japan. This is all from David Attenborough on today's final day. I look forward to arriving in the Gold Coast in the morning and collapsing potentially somewhere in the next 60 seconds to 1 hour. Over and out. And this is the nature of the species. Attenborough's Japan.
Despite being 9:30 at night, at 50,000 feet the sun sets on the land of the rising sun. This is all from David Attenborough, and good night.